Hello. Let's continue. Xcom. Get the final mission today. We basically only need to complete the manufacturing here and get the Leviathan. And we can do the final mission. We have a large one here we need to destroy and another large one there. Oh. Your timing was perfect for once. Nice flame raiser. Well, I'm a bit late. Late today. I had a bit of a headache earlier, and I took some medicine, so I waited for that to kick in. And then I saw the developer of this Open Xcom in another Twitch chat, and I was like poking him about the bug from yesterday. The one where I was mind controlling a tentaculat and attacking an alien with the tentaculat, and it randomly kills my own team members. I was like, what? I told the developer about it, and he was also like, what? That sounds pretty wild. So yeah, that's now hopefully getting fixed. It was kinda insane. But anyways, is the Triton home now? Wrong base. Yeah, we are pretty deep in the game, Hitchell, yes. Today should be the final mission, definitely. Easily. Well, I don't know if I can easily handle the final mission, but I know it's doable today. And that's gonna take a while. It's a three-part mission, and each part is extremely difficult, of course. Because why not? I'm gonna leave the Tassel, the battleship there. I don't care that much. I'm gonna do the Gilman one because well, Tassels are actually dangerous. Gilman not so much. But I just went live on Twitch. Yes, I did. Well, 5 minutes ago. 80 mil, Jesus. Yeah, I have some cash flying around Underclan. I could easily have even more. And I just don't have anywhere to spend it. I mean, we could of course like build all the bases full of shit here, but who cares? Hey, Gohawks. How many Aquanauts do we have actually? 24. We can fit 2 more people in the ship, so I'm gonna... We actually have room in the living quarters. We have room for 1 more. So we'll buy one more guy for the final mission. Wonder why Twitch keeps buffering every few minutes. It's Twitch. Yeah, it is Twitch. Usually at the start of streams, it also buffers a bit more for some reason. Like, it's trying to get the stream going, and it has some issues buffering. That also, Underclan, that also. Twitch hates everyone. And it buffers it for you because of that. You're as rich as a Star Citizen dev team. Yep. And I can actually deliver a ship. I'll just send shot down UFOs. If you live in Europe, guys, how do you deal with the heat? You're basically melting right now. Luckily, Finland has been not too hot this summer. Today, well, this week in general has been kind of annoyingly hot. It's mostly because of the humidity than the heat. It's only been like 20 to 25 degrees here, which is nothing compared to what you Central Europeans are having at the moment. Yeah, 10 more, 35. That's insanity. But the humidity definitely makes it even worse. If it was 35 here, I don't know how I would survive. I would be dying and not streaming. There is just no way I could deal with that kind of heat. Especially because of, well, Underclan is saying air conditioning, but Finnish houses don't have air conditioning. There just isn't any air conditioning. It doesn't exist in Finland because, well, we don't need it normally. But when there is these couple summers every now and then where you have 35, well 30 plus degrees. It is just unbearable. It's 28 here right now, but it should be winter. Yeah, Mitchell. Poland is not the hottest country, so air conditioning is not common here. Yeah, same here, Guax. Very few houses actually have air conditioning. Don't need it. Talk about yourself. Well, in general, we don't need it, Flame Racer. I mean, it would be a nice thing to have. I would love to have air conditioning, but we don't have that hot weather that you actually need it that much. And we have cold winters, so we build houses to keep the warmth inside, not let it out. And when you happen to get those super warm summers, like a couple summers ago, was just insanity. Last year was really hot as well. It is just dumb. Just unbearable. I've told this before, but last year when it was really hot, especially in southern Finland where my family lives, they were considering getting a hotel room, at least for a couple nights, just to be able to sleep properly. Because it was so hot indoors, it was just impossible to sleep at all. And my wife was considering sleeping at the toilet floor because it was cooler than the rest of the house. Just get a blanket and sleep there instead of in the bedroom. Because the bedroom was stupidly hot. Like in the middle of the night, you go to sleep in the bedroom and it was 30 plus when you went there, and when you sleep it's getting even hotter. And that's basically the coolest it was getting during the day, so it was just... it was horrible. Now, of course, it was exactly when I was working at archaeological dig, so that was fun. Doing heavy manual labor in the sun, in that heat, that was something else I don't want to experience again. It was utter torture. Although good thing about that weather was that we got the most amazing rain ever that summer at the archaeological dig. Actually, it's really cool. Oulu, where I live, is located at the seaside, and we were looking at from the dig side where we were in the city center here. We were able to see like to the sea and see a couple of the islands there, and we were looking there, and you see like this wall coming towards us, and suddenly like the islands just vanished from the view, and you can see this wall of water coming towards us. It was raining extremely heavily. It was literally like a wall of water, and we ran in. We just dropped everything we had and just ran inside. And we just got inside the house or the building there. There's a high school where we were working, and we literally had to push the door to close it because it was raining and the wind was so strong. We had 3 guys, me and 2 other guys, just pulling and pushing the door to close it because it was raining and the wind was blowing so heavily. It was just insane. And it was raining like 15 minutes, well, probably even not that. And there was like the dig site we were in had like 2 meters of water there suddenly in the hall. It was just yep, let's go home. There was nothing we can do today. Never seen that much rain before. It was quite nice. Have you read the story that one of the Egyptians was digging in his own house and yeah, I did. Gosh, that was pretty insane as well. There was the other guy in Turkey as well who knocked down a wall in his house, and suddenly there's this labyrinth of tunnels in there. And whoever built the house there originally definitely knew about those tunnels. So he was probably hiding them or something. Archaeology is great. It's really heavy work sometimes, but you encounter all kinds of strange shit doing that. I really wouldn't mind getting a full-time archaeology job, especially on the field. But getting those is extremely difficult these days. Well, it's always been. Indiana Bell? Yep, Quags. On the field when it's 35, yeah, sounds great. Yeah, I know. And there's also later in the year it gets really damn cold and miserable and rainy. If you are still working in the field during the fall season, and you usually are if you do have a permanent job. Because you want to work, well, as long as possible, as long as the weather allows. And sometimes people are still digging when the first snow comes. And that's not really fun either. When you're in a at least meter deep hole that's really moist ground, and the humidity, and it's cold, and it gets to your hands and legs and everywhere, and it's just miserable. And then it starts raining and you don't have anywhere to change your clothes, so you're bound to be on those shitty cold clothes the whole day. Fun times. and the pay is shit as well, and you have to do several years of university education to qualify for the job. Just a perfect job. And only very few people actually get work in the field because there's not available spots. So what I'm saying, do not study archaeology. Go down here. You stay there. Let's put Porzak in there. Sounds great. You find yourself fond of the labs? I mean, it is really nice. Our archaeology lab is pretty nice as well. If only you would be able to find a permanent job there. That's not just seasonal. Maybe a couple months a year, archaeology. Actually, this year there hasn't even been that really. Very few dig sites this year. Although I wouldn't want to be digger. One of the diggers. Because that's the most toughest, physically toughest job on the field. And pays the least. Rather do some excavation leader stuff or something like that instead. I don't really think that's what I would be interested to do as my permanent career. I don't really know what I would like to even do as a job. What you need to do, Bell, is get someone to help you make a dig site. Yeah, I guess so. I find myself not thinking about what I want. I've told a story by a physician theater about a student during her time of study that was studying astronomy on here. Faculty, there was a message board on it and some message from deanery that the lessons are cancelled because this is of a student. He was one and only student of her study year. Nice Quacks. Yeah. Well, I guess there's no need to hold classes for that year. That class year if she's the only one and dead. Actually, they should have sent an angry letter to her family and just tell her to come take part in the classes. Dying is not an excuse of missing classes. You sneaky. Nothing sucks more than showing up for a class and find out it's cancelled because the lecturer is sick or some bullshit. And when you have only class a day and it's morning and it's raining. Yeah, it really sucks. Paizo. Especially in this day and age when there's all these billions of different ways of communication. He could send an email to everyone that's gets cancelled or whatever. It's not too difficult to inform people. I really hated that as well. Professor did not go to class because he was party drinking. Yeah. Well, we've had that as well, Mitchell, definitely. Our previous professor was kind of interesting character. Nobody knew where he was going always, and if the classes would be actually happening and all that. It was not good. The new professor now is so much better, and actually modernizing the whole archaeology department from like 70s to 2000, and it's really amazing. the result. Yeah, yeah. That's a bit of a problem in Quahog, definitely. A lot of the teachers are really old and barely know any technology, so sending an email is not too easy for them, apparently. Okay. Very large expansion. Yeah, and slopesters. I don't want to do a lobster very large, to be honest. Because we have to. Where was it going? Mediterranean. Send a Triton there and just follow it. It's gonna land eventually, so we can just pop in there when it's down on the ground. Send a Manta in there as well. There's a couple of other UFOs. Yes, you do. Yeah, I need to do it. I need to do this UFO. Otherwise, they build a base. I don't want to, but I have to. Have to do the mission. MC Hammer Squad, yeah. The mind control. We have one lecturer who was pretty out of touch with everything remotely close to technology. Yeah. Sadly, that's way too common these days. Her class of ancient civilizations. Maybe she knew from the experience, Paisa. She wasn't book learned, she knew. She was from that age herself. See, there's the very large landed. It's gonna be a night mission as well. That's great. And there's gonna be tentacles on this UFO. And it's on an Atlantis map. Ooh. Can I get some more bullshit together? Lobstermen tentacles in a night mission in a very large UFO. I wanna go home. If someone dies, we'll play Mandar Clan. Day and night cycle shouldn't really matter much at the bottom of the ocean. No, not really, Paisa. Well, some of the UFOs go on the shallow water, so those might be a bit lighter, but down here, it should always be total darkness. Just to make the game even more annoying. If they die, then you don't need them anyways. Yep. At least the mind control guys are in the UFO and the pulse launcher guys. We can always just abort, and at least they survive. And they are really the only ones that actually matter in this team. It gets dark pretty quickly underwater, I think. Yeah, it does. Not too many tens of meters before you actually need some light. Hey you. See you. I like how far they can throw now. Yeah, just lob them across the map. Did the lobster man have? No. I was thinking about throwing the flare to the lobster and have him throw it further. It's actually one of the reasons why I still haven't graduated. It's really hard to get motivated to do your thesis when you know that it's for nothing. Yeah, I got out of the school and papers to get out of the school. But I will never probably get a job in the field, so it's like, whatever. Thanks for falling deep oceans with a day and night cycle after 100 meters. Okay, so very quickly, 100 meters, and it would be totally pitch dark. So basically, any mission in the game should be just total darkness. Can we have a mode for that? $100, 150, yeah. I've been watching DC Disaster play Subnautica recently on his stream, and it actually looks quite interesting. I might wanna play that one day. Not sure if there's enough content at the moment. It's also pretty much a horror game for me, because deep oceans really scare me. Especially if you cannot see like the bottom at all, and it's just darkness and unknown under there. It really scares me for some reason. Also, big sea creatures are scary as hell. I really like the whole base building mechanics and the sub mechanics in Subnautica. They seemed very nice. And it's apparently getting some actual story content soon as well. Well, they're working on it, so that would be really cool. Aha, found you. Sailing climates. There's a great document about Laura Decker, 16 years old. And that girl still alone, all alone around the world. Yeah, I remember hearing about her. It's pretty insane for someone that young to go sailing around the world alone. What I was doing when I was 16, sitting on my computer, on my arse, back at home, probably playing this or something. Something else. Handy getting these guys out of the UFO like this. Stunned, all 4 of them from the command center there. At 16 you were probably a bit addicted to MMORPGs. I think when I started playing MMOs, well, that was with the WoW. And I was already living. I was already living here in Oulu by that time, so I was 19 at that point. Still haven't seen a single tentaculat, and it worries me greatly. Please find those tentacles for me. Grand Age is medieval. Yeah, I've seen it, Hitchell, but I saw it when it was announced, but I haven't really followed the game in any way. I thought it looked interesting, though. I think it's on my wishlist on Steam. Next grand strategy I really want is the Stellaris. I think it's gonna be really nice. These like turtles or what? No, they're humans. They just have a magnetic ion armor suit on them. The turtle shell behind in the back is the floating device. Paradox made me want this game even with almost nothing informed. Yep, yep. They are good like that. They've definitely upped their hype machine. Under the sea. It's gonna be my that moment. Yeah, Arnex. It's pretty common joke with this game. That is a lobster. Yeah, these are lobstermen. Hey, Milford. Grand Age and Medieval is like Port Royal or Venetia without sea. Is the sea kind of point of the Port Royal and the other game? Yeah, I would like some trading game like that. Hey, Papa Manber. As well. Hopefully there's nothing on those. I don't know why I even keep checking these. There's always no aliens in those. Just no one. Although, that's one time when I don't check them, there's gonna be an alien there. Although I think the last aliens are upstairs. On the third floor. They added the new Xcom 2 on Steam today, although it has not really other new information other than it's gonna support modding pretty heavily. There's gonna be a community-driven modding tools for the game and Steam Workshop support for the modding as well, so you can just go workshop and click, get some mods for the new XCOM. That's good to go. It's gonna be great. So quiet, just screaming nasty ambush soon. Very likely. Although I pretty much cleared out most of this top area. I stunned all these 4 aliens up there. So I pretty much killed everything in there already. What are you? Lobsterman Commander, hello. That would be really awesome capture if I didn't have one already. Because the Lobsterman Commander is required for completing the game, but we got one already. So actually you don't ever have to go to an alien base. If you get Gillman and Lobster Commanders from these ships and Navigator from a medium ship, you actually never have to do an alien base mission. Sounds nice. Because alien base missions are horrible. Especially when they bug, like yesterday. Not sure if you guys saw this from yesterday. Here's a highlight from the hacking tentaculates. I mind to control the tentaculat and attack an alien with the tentaculat, and for some reason it killed our Xcom guys instead, even though they were several tiles away from the alien and nowhere near. And it happened twice. So that was pretty bullshit. Hello. Ow, ow, ow. Can you stop tickling me? Oh, Lobster and Navigator. Nice. So if I capture this guy as well, I would get everything we need to complete game from this single UFO. Poke. There we go. Handy. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? And then it happened again. Xcom so tough, the AI cheats, yeah. It's also because we used a lot of tentaculats earlier already, and killed other aliens with them, and it never had any issues. But actually, it's not just my face. I told the developer of the Open Xcom about it today, and he was also pretty much, what the fuck. There we go. 10 live aliens. We only killed 2 aliens on this whole mission. Nice. The latest XCOM, the game cheats hard. It definitely does. Aerodynamics. I'm really looking forward to the new one though. November is gonna be great times. Come on, just put it on sale on Steam so I can already pre-order it. Circuit Terrorist. This one is also not an alien, it's actually from Earth, just quite modified. Smothering ink spray, yeah, which it never uses. Hope they fix the busted RNG in the new game. Yeah. Although they've definitely listened to a lot of feedback with the new game and seem to be pretty much correcting all of those, like the randomized maps and modding stuff and everything else. So they're definitely listening. It does look really damn good. The 2 videos they've shown so far, the one from E3 and the one last week in Gamescom, it looks really damn nice. Yeah, definitely aerodynamics. I'm sure we'll have a lot of fun with that. Lots of aliens, we don't really need. Let's get that. I think Hitchell was just recruited. There you go. Give you a magnetic ion armor as well. Small floating base attack. Can you please not... Kinda like my bases, to be honest. If you shoot down all of these UFOs going for your bases, you will pretty much never get a base mission. Because they're trying to scout for your base, doing these missions. You wanna see a base attack? Actually, it wouldn't be too bad. Did anyone see what the aliens were here? Holy, that is very destroyed. Hopefully it will be a lot more than just reacting to aliens. Yeah, it is going to be Ashtamner. Did you see the Gamescom video? Where they showed like the dark events and going around the map with the mobile base and all that stuff. It seemed like exactly what you are wanting. Like you take more active yourself. You don't watch trailers. It wasn't really a trailer. They were showing like the actual game content or other spoilerinas. Well, yeah, then maybe not. But yeah, it definitely looks really good in that way as well. You're much more active and not just reacting. Who's there? This landscape. Oh, it's Aquatoids. Aquatoids are fairly rare. Spoilerino. Hey Raymond. Did you try the thing I sent you, Raymond, yet? So the blue guys are good? No, I'm mind controlling them. These guys are my own, the yellow guys. These are Aquatoids. I'm just mind controlling them. Been busy, yeah. You're gonna stay away from other hype material this year, already hyped enough for a couple of games. Yeah, there is definitely a lot of really good games coming out, or really interesting games coming out. In next like 12 months or so. Rainbow Colored Rhino that spoils games and movies. Sounds about right. Oh, surprisingly many aquatoids. Yeah. Guess so. This mind control is just so damn OP. Good old Xcom accuracy. Also, with all that Dark Souls 2 debacle how game changed, I don't just care enough about games that are not yet finished. Yeah. That's definitely a good approach. Just wait till they are actually out and see how they are at that point. Not get to the hype train and then get disappointed. I'm kind of on the same boat. I don't want to get too spoiled about the Xcom and some other games that are coming out, but on the other hand, I just want to see everything that's available from those. Is there an alien here? There's one more alien somewhere. That's not the last one. Oh, there you are. All those decades of XCOM and they still use the Stormtrooper warfare. Yep. It's like one of the key features of any XCOM game. You just cannot have accurate soldiers. We'll transfer the Leviathan. And we need to make guns for the Leviathan as well. Okay. Triton, everyone out. Sell the Triton. It's useless now. You can now have literally everyone in the ship. So we have 25 people.